a little bit about your training and how that went.
So again, knowing the history and that simple but yet very complicated fact that he did not want me to get involved in professional wrestling in the slightest, it wasn't easy. So I started professional wrestling when I was 17 years old. The deal was that I could go through professional training to be a professional wrestler, but two conditions. Number one, I had to go through college. Number two, I could not start at his academy. That was basically just from the biased point of view. I don't know if that makes any sense. Like, people didn't want to view me as training there, and then the next step, the big times. That was not a thing. And to further that, I was sent to Charlotte, North Carolina, under a guy by the name of George South. A lot of people in this area, the Midwest, may have heard of him, but he was mainly based on the East Coast. He did a lot of stuff with Crockett and the Crockett territories, and Atlanta, Georgia, with Ole Anderson booking. Primarily a lot of stuff with Crockett, though, Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. And George, man, I can't say enough good things about him. He knows what he's doing. And, I trained with him every single day for 5 years. Well, every single day for at least 2 years straight. And then, went from there. And just it depended on his availability and his location, things like that. So when I started, again, I was 17 years old. It was March the 3rd, 2003. And a month and a half later, I was having a match 6 days a week, 4 to 6 hours a day. You walked into the training facility was in a part of a shopping center. So you walk in, and the shopping center the ceiling was 8 foot tall from ground to top, right? And it was a ceiling. It was the tile ceilings. So it wasn't very tall. And so what he had a ring kind of makeshifted for and I don't mean like a backyard ring. What I mean was that he had a ring. Normally, prior to, I think the ring sat 3 foot tall off the ground, where the canvas sits, just like a normal ring. And he had the legs cut off to where it was only like 6 or so inches off the ground. And you could, again, I'm 6 foot on the nose, probably 6'1" when I started. And I could get in the ring, put my hand up and touch the ceiling. That's how small of a space it was. But you learn how to wrestle there, because a wrestling match, well, in today's world, it's all, everybody has their own definite, wrestling is an art, et cetera, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying there's lots of different interpretations of what professional wrestling is.
Right.
George's view, my view, the old man's view, it's all the same. It's a competition. It's storytelling through the art of sports competition. And it's being able to hold the people right there, which you had the master of it being the 8-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. So you really learn how to wrestle in a building where you can reach up and touch the ceiling. You can't go off the top rope. You can't do flips. You can't do, George didn't let you do dives. I mean, it's the first show I think that I wrestled on had, like 20 people. That's fine. You learn how to wrestle, because there's a lot of students in professional wrestling today that, they start training in their brain. They think, well, I'm going to be on TV in 6 months for WWE or now AEW or Impact. Man, that's just not how that works.